Welcome to MeMe's Kitchen. Well, y'all, we're just pushing spring along. Today has been just one of those beautiful days that it's given us a taste of spring, so we just can't wait until it's officially here, but we're going to enjoy it while we have it. Y'all, today we are going to make something that is super, super easy. No cooking. If you can stir, if you can mix up things, you can make this pie. Now, if you have my cookbook, turn to page 98. Once you make this, you probably won't need that cookbook because it's just one of those recipes that's easy and has very few ingredients. Now, I would tell y'all this, just like everything, just about the time you get used to making something one way, then all of a sudden, they just quit making what you're using. Well, that is what has happened with this. For years I've made this, and I used the Oreo crust. Well, do you think you can find an Oreo crust right now? I have just about walked myself silly trying to find an Oreo crust. And a couple of weeks ago when it was Jackson's birthday, he wanted Oreo pie. So of course I wanted to make it just like he was used to having. I could not find an Oreo crust in this town. I happen to have one on hand. So he got the one with the Oreo crust. But I even called KK and Katrina. They were down on the coast. And I said, y'all, try to find me an Oreo crust coming home. Well, y'all, they come 200 and something miles. And they stopped at about 6 different places. No Oreo crust. So, like everything, you're going to have to improvise. Now, Kayleen found this. And it is a chocolate pie crust, which does pretty good. Now, if you don't have to worry about nuts, we can't use this because we have nut allergies in our family. But there is one called chocolate nut pie crust. This would work well too if you don't have to worry about the nuts. Okay, now, and also, another thing, Oreo. Okay, you can still find the Oreos. Oh, Lord, you can find them in just about every flavor you want now. I looked up there, and there's about 6 different flavors that you can use. But I use just the plain old Oreos, not the double stuff, plain old Oreos. Well, they used to come in a regular package, a family, and a party. Well, you can't find the regular package anymore. So I bought the family, and I used 2 rows of the Oreos for this one pie. Now this is one you could easily double. So, all right, what I did, I just put them in there, and with this wonderful hammer here, I just speed them up. And you still want them kind of chunky, and we'll look at those when we start taking it out. The only thing that they did still have is 8 ounces of whipped topping. So y'all, we were good there. Okay, we're gonna put this in our bowl here. 8 ounces of whipped topping, and I just used the Walmart brand. It's just as good. Okay, now then, some of these recipes call for a container of one box, a small box of vanilla instant pudding. I don't put that in mine. My children like it light and fluffy, and they just decided they didn't like that in it, so I quit using it. So boy, y'all talk about simple. All right, let's see how that mixes up, KK. Well, y'all, this is so easy and so good. Okay, we'll put the rest of it in there.
So that was 2 rows.
That was 2 rows of Oreos.
Of the family
and
size.
See how chunky that is, y'all? You don't want it real powdery because you want those little chunks in it. That's the way you really taste the Oreos once you put it all together. Okay. Now, we'll put it in this chocolate pie crust. Now, y'all, if you have somebody call and they say, oh, we're gonna drop by and see you. Well, you grab you up some ingredients real quick and impress them. Because this can be, even though it says to chill it for a couple of hours, you can still just serve it right as soon as you make it. All right. Okay. All right, now y'all look, that's it. Look, is that easy or what?
Voila.
Voila is right. All
But
right.
it's our favorite.
So what I'll do is I'll just put this little top right on it. I'll just clip it down just in a couple of places, and we're going to stick this in the refrigerator, just let it chill for a little bit, and then we'll be back, we'll slice it, we'll show you some easy ways that you can serve it that just kind of dresses it up a little bit. So KK and I'll just do some things around here, work on the cookbook, do some labels, and we'll be right back. Okay, y'all, we've sliced this up and just showing you some ways that you can serve it. Now, y'all, this is my most requested dessert from my grandchildren. And they love it with strawberries. They love it with chocolate. Anything, chocolate, strawberries, they love it. And so it's one of the things that I make a lot, and you can certainly understand why, because it surely is easy. I'm always happy when they ask for Oreo pie, because that's one of the easiest things that I make, for real. I have a super busy weekend this past weekend, y'all. So that's why we chose something that was just easy to put together. I hope you enjoy this recipe, and I hope that you enjoy this weather that we are having. Oh, y'all, it is so beautiful. Now, tomorrow, y'all think about me. I'm going to be sitting in the dental chair in the morning at 9:30. And so my dentist is going to try to fix this tooth that broke itself off. And oh, goodness, there's no pleasure in sitting in the dental chair. But I'll be glad to get it fixed. And so I'm looking forward to that. I hope you have a good rest of the week. Everybody, I love your comments. You're my extended family now. I have people just everywhere that I feel like I could just hug their neck when I see them, and I will if I ever see you. So y'all have a good week. Enjoy the weather, and everybody, shine for Jesus.